Hi Aries, it's CJ. How are you doing today? Hope everybody is well. It's time for the love notes for June 2022. This will be a general love reading for my couples and singles. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aries. If it doesn't resonate, please go check your other signs, especially Venus, since that rules love. I am going to pull the Romance Angels. We're going to see what they want to say to all of our beautiful Aries. And then I'm going to ask 4 questions of the Tarot, doing a little switch up this month. And we'll clarify as needed and finish with some love oracles, whispers of love. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Hello, for those who are calling that in, or wondering if that is the case. And retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Oh my goodness gracious. This is all about that marriage and honeymoon, or taking some time out, being just the two of you. How lovely is that? Oh gosh, beautiful. Okay, so let's see. As I pull the questions and the cards, I'll show them, but I'm going to read them after we're finished. With all of the questions, and I will clarify, I will, if necessary, and I will also pull a card for singles and for couples so we can see how this is. If this is for our singles and a retreat, this might be some time for you to take a vacation. Maybe you've just come out of a relationship, I'm getting. So we'll see where that goes. So for our Aries, our first question is, what is your sensual side craving? 4 of Cups. Maybe you're kind of dissatisfied with the way things were going and you're looking for a something fresh, something new, something exciting. Let's see, where can you be more romantic? Wow, that came out quick. Oh my gosh, here's the marriage card. This is double, double, double. Commitment, connection. This is the marriage card, as you can see, 4 of Wands, or 1111 code, but in a love reading that is marriage. Let us ask, what needs rekindling? Where do you feel like you need to rekindle your love life, in single or couples, for our Aries? My goodness. Oh wow, too many. No, okay, thank you. Too many cards, thank you. There's that 8 of Wands though. Some passion. Here we are. 8 of Wands. Fiery action there. And how can you be more tender with yourself? Self-love, self-care. You might be harsh on yourself, single or couple. Where can you use a little tender loving care? Oh, gosh, CJ, what is up with you? All right, here we go. They say keep these. So this is 6 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is working on that commitment, on that relationship, or it can be on yourself and moving in that direction with the 6 of Swords here. Okay, so we have 8 and 8 and 4 and 4. All right, I'm going to pull, yes, for a card for our couples, please. Coupled Aries, please. Couples, Aries, June 2022, Spirit, love. Calling in Aries, love messages. Thank you. 5 of Cups, feeling a loss. 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, feeling some kind of a loss there. Oh, and the Knight of Wands, though, comes in and saves the day. Actions, all that passion. Oh, wow. Okay. This isn't going to resonate with everyone. But these cards are separate, and it could be regarding if any of you are widowed or widowers, finding that new love that leads to marriage. It's going to be for like 1 or 2 of you, if that. There's just a message there regarding that. All right, singles, please. It can feel like a little bit of a loss if you've, been divorced before and now or separated, or you have been in a serious relationship before, and now look at you with the Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands and wedding and retreat, like taking this time. This to me feels like past energy or something that you're dealing with that happened in the past, because and here also with our singles, this is justice. This is the universal karma. This is bringing things back into balance. Justice can be institutional and legal, which is where marriage would come in also. So this card crosses over. And for those of you who might have experienced this loss, or this represents a divorce or separation, it was karmic. But there's also a healing that is karmic moving you forward in the singles. All right, and okay, thank you. Chariot, yep. Lots of cards of movement in the single section here. The Chariot, victory as well as movement. Okay. Ooh, goodness, Aries. Wow, wow, wow. In your element with these wands, that's for sure. All right, let us take a moment, okay, and let's look at the real deep meanings of these cards. I always like to give you guys, sometimes when we work with the cards, we don't always share all of the meanings. So I've been doing that just a little bit in this with the questions and coming in with the answers. So obviously with the Four of Wands here, we're talking celebration. It can be good fortune. It can be harmony. This can be people coming together. This may be a blessing for a new family member, like a child, a wedding, engagement, or even a large event, right? So it doesn't necessarily need to be a wedding, but with the wedding and retreat card here, this feels very celebratory, as if that is what you're calling in. And your Knight of Wands, adventurous, assertiveness, action. This is the charismatic, partner that you have, could be you in this Aries fire energy. This is someone who's always seeking out new people to connect with. They're down for just about anything. Time to try something new. Remember, this is where you can be romantic. This can be about trying some new things. You might need to tell your partner that you want to get away, that you want to try different things, that you want to see what we can experiment together, with that retreat card happening here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's lovely. All right, so let's look at the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, as you know, is fiery action, direction, change. This is often something that happens very quickly. This is not, it's not time to procrastinate with the matters of the heart, right? Give full attention to the people you love. There is great news about this card. Like if you've been waiting for something in your relationship, or if you've been waiting to move forward in your singleness and get out and date and whatever, this is the card's action card. It's time to do it, right? If you've been down in the dumps, this is a card saying, hey, what you need rekindling with, your fire, your passion, the direction is coming. You're moving into that energy. Then we have the Six of Swords. And where can you be more tender with yourself? So you have the Six of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, right? So let's get into the Swords energy first. The Six of Swords. And that movement, moving forward, that is a little bit of a journey. It's progress. It's transition. And with the Eight of Pentacles, meaning commitment and working on a relationship. Here, it's often connected with this journey and the retreat. We have this card. Your compass is in tune, with your intuition. And this will ensure that you're moving in the right direction. With the no more procrastinating, the working on this relationship, and it could be working on yourself as well, along with the Six of Swords, just taking that journey, moving forward, going on this retreat, bringing that, if you want love brought into your life, bringing that love into your life, because karmic justice is served here along with the Chariot. And you really are calling in, or you've done the work on yourself or prepared yourself for this next relationship. I love this energy for you, Aries. This is amazing. Okay, let me see what else I want to tell you guys. You know, just a reminder that this card is about triumph. This card is about exploration as well. So with the retreat card, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Swords, there's a lot of movement. You may even be moving in this with your connection here, or as a single, you might be moving to another environment, to another town, another state, even another country, because this is 3 cards of movement here and journeys. It may not just be about a retreat or a little vacation, but it might actually be full-on movement into another phase of your life. You know, this is not someone who's not afraid. You know, they're not afraid to put themselves out there. They may fail, you know, but the rewards are always worth it. And this is to put your best authentic self forward, right? So you can find someone who is just like you in exhibiting those qualities. And I often say this is your free will card too, because Spirit gave it to me as a free will card. You know, you will put out there what you want others to see. And when you have the black and white representing the duality, and the choices that you make, and the fact that this, you know, the Chariot, think about the soldier in the traditional tarot, where they're on the back of that. Well, you know they fought. You know they've had to make decisions. You know they've had to do things that were not necessarily the best. Or they thought they may have been good at the time, but, you know, they failed, and they just kept going. It was a choice. But karma's here to help you with all of that, which is just beautiful. Sorry guys for the noise in the background. Now, so I pulled these across separately because I want to read them for you, and you know, I feel like this is a separate reading for some. It definitely does not feel as if it's part of the wedding, the retreat, the celebration, the commitment, the Knight of Wands, the sexy dude, male or female coming in, you know, that's just got that adventurous spirit. Even yourself moving forward in your own element here with the Eight of Wands, you know, 3 cards of movement. All of this is just celebration, movement, joy, happiness, deciding that you're going to be where you want to be and with the people that you want to be with, and potentially marrying them. The Four of Cups over here and the Five of Cups, this really is doubt, dissatisfaction. You know, a time to reflect on how things are developing in your relationship, or maybe had developed in your relationship. It might be the first real challenge to a relationship. How do you navigate this? You know, how do you address this dissatisfaction where things are just not feeling right? You know, you have 3 other people shown here partying, and the person in the card just can't be placated, isn't enjoying herself. It's not the life that she wanted, right? And then here you have grief and loss, which is what the Five of Cups is. Also regret. You know, things are tough in the moment, and you're feeling down when you get this card. Sometimes we lose at love, or we struggle with our own emotions. You need to give yourself your grief some time, whether this is grieving in a relationship that didn't work out, or if this is grieving the true loss of a partner, or any other loss that might have been in your relationship. You need to allow yourself that time. It could also be where you need to retreat and step away from the world. You know, there are cards here that do connect with that. Yeah, so for some of our Aries, I send you healing, really healing love. A big hug for that. I'm going to pull one card to clarify this, and then we're going to pull the oracles and talk about how fabulous this wedding and celebration is, and all of this love and self-confidence. I just feel so confident about that. The Queen of Air coming through, clarifying your thoughts, you know, getting your thoughts cleared and being able to move forward. clearing your mind, coming to the truth of the matter. Whether that was a loss of a relationship, whether you felt like you lost yourself in it, where you were really dissatisfied, perhaps you thought this was the person and it didn't turn out that way. But gosh, for those who are in the celebratory mode and the confidence of your own element here with, the Knight, you could also have a Libra or a Cancer. So we have Libra's card and the Chariot is Cancer's card. Okay, they could be in your life. Let's get the oracles, please. Final messages, please, for our Aries. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is helpful and withstands every situation. This is for your this loss and dissatisfaction over here for sure. Love endures. It doesn't give up or lose faith. Remember that. Come to that truth. And one more card, and I'm so sorry if that landscaper is really loud on the video. I didn't realize it was so noisy, but Spirit, you guys, with these cards today, back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. They're just throwing the cards at me. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Gorgeous card. What beautiful messages. And practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. Beautiful. And this is 6 and 6, right? We have 7, 7, and 7 here, so some really amazing synchronicities there. We also have 4 and 4 and 4, so 4, 4, 4, 6. Yes, 6 and 6, and then, as I said before, 7. 7, and the Chariot is 7. That made me go hunt. And 8 and 8. I was laughing because they were throwing the cards at me. So if you would like to check out those numbers, those can be very synchronistic. 6 is the number of Venus. 7 is a very spiritual number. And also 8 and 8 is the number of self and abundance. So you want to go look those up under number meanings, but also the angel or spirit meanings. And don't forget, with Justice, that is 11, which is a master number. And with the 4 of Wands, that also equates to the 1111 code. So there can also be an activation happening here with the 4 of Wands. So 11, 11, 11. 6 ones. Repeating ones. That's new starts, new beginnings. It's just an amazing activation number. Well, I'm going to leave it there. That's all I have for you guys this month in the love energy. I hope this resonated. Don't forget to subscribe so you can be part of that giveaway. And I will talk with you all soon. Love and blessings. Bye for now.